Hi CFAS, and welcome to your AFN Sasebo Weekly Report. I'm Petty Officer Michael Sanchez. We'll bring you the top stories of the week from around base and keep you up to date with the latest events and command information. In this week's report, we've got personality features of 3 of your shipmates stationed here in Sasebo, and we'll also share with you pictures from the Independence Day celebration aboard the Bonhomme Richard, currently at sea. When you send a package, it passes through a lot of hands before it reaches its final destination. When that package travels across the world to Fleet Activities Sasebo, it stops at the NAVSUP Fleet Logistics Center's post office. Petty Officer Andrew Dean has the story of one postal clerk who loves passing packages to their final recipients.
It starts with a truck. Each of the packages in this truck had their own point of origin, and they each have their own recipient. What they all have in common, though, is that they stop here at the NAVSUP Fleet Logistics Center's post office in Sasebo.
I'm Leslie Burnett. I am a postal clerk here at the post office in Sasebo.
Postal clerk wasn't her first position in the Navy, but she's been learning the ropes here at her second command.
For 3 months. Every day we come in, we receive the mail, then we separate the mail, gig the mail, label the mail, pitch the mail. It's very routine. That's a good way to say it. For the most part, I can do everything that a lot of the guys who've been here longer than me can. I can man the window. I can give people their letters. I can also issue out mail to ships.
Burnett says she's learned a lot in the short time she's been here, and she owes it all to her shipmates who have been doing the job for a while.
I work with really good people. They help me out a lot, and the things that I don't pick up so quickly, I guess, they do a very good job of explaining it to me, so I understand what's going on.
Customer service, however, is one aspect of the job she needs no help in. Burnett says she loves the time she gets to spend with the local community.
I'm going to get you to write this on the box. With all things customer service-wise, good customer service, I think we kind of make connections with the customers. That way, when they come, they know they can count on us. It's more, it makes things a little bit more personal. I like what I do. I like seeing people's faces when they get boxes. To see somebody get a package and get excited and tell me, oh, this is from, you know, my husband and he's back in the States and this is for our anniversary. Like, it makes me feel good because I'm like, I gave this person that, you know, and that's, not a lot of people can say that.
And though not all letters or packages that come in every day are quite as special, Burnett prides herself as one of the vital links between senders and their recipients overseas. Petty Officer Andrew Dean, Fleet Activities, Sasebo, Japan.
And now, yes, you know, and see, now there's you. I'm so glad.
Petty Officer Burnett has been in the Navy for 5 years. When walking across base, do you ever see fish jumping in the harbor and think to yourself, I'm gonna get you? Or even, I wonder what that tastes like. Well, the Outdoor Adventure Center has a solution for you. They offer free rod and reel rental for all Liberty Blue Jacket sailors. Don't let lack of equipment keep you from hitting up your secret honey hole. Get out there and take advantage of the OAC's free rod and reel rental.
Hi, I'm John Sheets from the Wood Hobby Shop. Here to encourage you to come on down and learn a new skill. Some of the projects we have here are bowl making, and we'll show you how to take this and turn it into this. Before you get started on all these great projects, you're going to need to go through our safety course. It's at 11 a.m. on Saturdays, and our hours on Saturday are from noon to 4, Thursday 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. So come on down and make something nice.
Joining the military is a commitment to be adaptable, changing duty stations every couple years, learning different jobs, and finding new friends with every move. Seaman Christina Coffey finds out how a sailor finds something permanent while serving overseas.
At age 23, Petty Officer Terrell Mitchell from the Washington, D.C. area earned his bachelor's degree in English literature. 2 years later, after struggling to find a job, he joined the Navy for a change. But it wasn't joining the Navy that completely changed his life. It's where he was sent.
You couldn't have told me in a million years that I would come to Japan and have a wife and a kid, but at the same time, there's no other place I'd rather have been stationed than Japan. It changed my life forever.
I got you.
Mitchell went from being a single sailor in Sasebo to a faithful family man looking forward to his new life and baby on the way.
We just found out it would be a girl. She comes September 25th, and this is probably going to be one of the best days of my life. Family is everything to me. I was raised in a family-oriented house. You know, my parents were heavily involved in my life. So now for me to be in my daughter's life and my expected daughter's life, it's an amazing feeling.
He puts his wife and his daughter before everything, and also his daughter that's about to be born. He's at every appointment. He does anything that's necessary for his daughter and his wife also. So he's a very good man. I'm kind of like a little brother to Petty Officer Mitchell and like an uncle to his daughter. She calls me Uncle John John mainly because of her mother. It started out as a joke, but then we all got very close.
The family life may have come a little quick to Mitchell in the last year, but for him, it was more than worth it.
It's a big shoes to fill and a big hat to wear, and it's not for everybody to take on, but if you can, it's a beautiful thing. You don't want to go on the side? I don't think it could be put into words how much I love my family. There's no other love like being a father and being a husband, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Seaman Christina Coffey, Fleet Activities, Sasebo, Japan.
Petty Officer Mitchell plans to join the rest of his family back in the States for Legalman A School after leaving Sasebo. If you have a young child but are often called away from home because of work, the USO's United Through Reading program is perfect for you. They'll video record you reading a book and then send both book and recording home so you can stay connected to your loved ones and participate in a simple activity even when you can't be there in person.
Hey CFAS, want to send feedback to services on base? There's a tool for that. ICE comments allow you to rate services that are available to you. If you need a quick response, make sure to leave your name and contact information.
Hey kids, who wants to hear a story?
Me!
Okay, listen. Once upon a time, there lived a beautiful princess.
Looking for some productive activities your kids can do this summer? Your local library has great news for you. The summer reading program is going on from July 6th through August 3rd. Read to the rhythm while enjoying the summer break. The more books you read, the more you win some awesome prizes. Stop by the library to register and get a special gift bag.
It is not uncommon for personnel to change job fields or cross-rate within the Navy. We'll introduce you to one sailor who is in the process of doing just that.
You would think that, you come in the Navy as one rate, you'll try to stay for the 20 years to master that rate. But life has its turns. Once you get a taste of something different that's more of your liking, then you tend to want to stay within that community. I joined the Navy back in 2001 as a signalman, and I was a signalman until 2005, until they disestablished the rate, and in which I was converted into a quartermaster. When I first started recruiting, it was 2007 to 2010. I wasn't considered cross-rating at the time, and once I went recruiting, I fell in love with it. I'm a people's person. I like dealing with people, helping people, and it pushes me, such as the recruits that I had put in the Navy previously when I was recruiting. When they come back and give me their story and experience and thank me for telling the truth and keeping them going, it just motivates me even more to keep pushing forward. Working with NC1 Hale afforded me the opportunity to indulge myself even more within just as a Navy career counselor.
It's been great having Keoman here. He helps alleviate some of the work that I have. He takes phone calls when I'm not available or I'm out of the office. He routes some of my paperwork for me, gets my monthly report completed for me. It's just a drastic help.
Now that window that had popped up. If you're considering cross-rating, I would say make sure you do some OJT first to see if you really want to do that rate. Navy have community pages on the Facebook to where you can reach out to other people in different ratings, rating community managers, and be able to ask these questions that you've been curious about.
If you've been thinking about the possibility of cross-rating, contact your command career counselor. Here in Sasebo, MWR hosted a first-class Independence Day celebration. But we must never forget our shipmates at sea and operating forward who were called away from friends and family to stand watch over the holiday weekend. Before we say goodbye for this week's installment, we would like to share with you scenes from an Independence Day celebration aboard the Bonhomme Richard, currently serving at sea. We hope you've enjoyed watching your shipmates in action. From all of us here at American Forces Network Sasebo, have a great day.